This is a test of the FiFine Technologies K052 USB microphone. Welcome back, and it's time for another review with me, Craig. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the FiFine Technologies the K052. So, and normally I don't do a unboxing video. Let me back it out here quick. Other way. Normally I don't do an unboxing video, but I'm going to do it for this one just because I was really impressed at how this product was shipped. And the reason why I don't do unboxing videos is because I think they're quite useless. Companies spend lots of money to figure out how they can package their product to get it shipped to you safely, operable, at the lowest possible cost. And this one's different because they spared no expense in the shipping. So that's why I want to point this out. So included in the box is your K052 manual, which I did read it over. It's actually one of the better manuals that I've found for stuff coming out of China. It's like they actually found someone who could read and write and speak English and Chinese and translate very well. So it's very well done. There's some grammatical errors, but you know, it works. And then there's this their little FiFi propaganda card that tells you to go on Facebook, Twitter, all that other stuff. But here's what really impressed me about the packaging. The box is just a normal cardboard box, but this, as you can see, it's foam packed. You can see how thick the single-sided foam, the other side is there, is the same. But look how well it's packed. I mean, it's going to be really safe here. The only thing that I've noticed about how it's packed is this right here, where the cable actually comes out of the package a little bit and then goes up, and that'll put stress on this cable end, and that's really, you know, you really don't want to bend wires too much like that, otherwise they'll start to degrade. But anyway, that's the quick unboxing. Now let's go to the actual performance. So I'm going to take this over to the computer. We're going to set it up and see how it works. Okay, here I am back at the computer, and I was just perusing the instructions as I was setting up here. And just to give you some information I didn't say before, this is the FiFine. The FiFine Technologies USB desktop or computer microphone. Just notice it has some little hairs and oils. I don't know if you can see all these little hairs and stuff on it. Might be just the glue from gluing the rubber pad on there. There's a rubber pad on the bottom. Anyway, this is their model K052 condenser microphone. So it's got an element. The element in here is a condenser microphone. Polar pattern is cordial. The sensitivity is negative 22 dB, 22 decibels. Voltage operation 5 volts. Frequency 50 hertz to 17 kilohertz. The ratio is 55 dB or more than 55 dB. Dynamic range 75 dB at 1 kilowatt load. There's a switch, yeah, and a little gain thing here, a mute switch, and then it looks like a little gain knob here. If you want, you get this. You can read the instructions. However, you can probably find these online, all the specs for that. So moving right along, the cable is 2 meters, which for all of us on this side of the pond is over 6 feet. So, and it's permanently attached to the microphone. So, according to the instructions, and I'm going to go through the instructions, and you can follow along. For all you people following along at home, you can follow along at home and play the game with me. So, okay, so requires a 5-volt power supply. That's step 1. Step 2, mute button operations. Press the button, so I guess I just plug it in, huh? Because it doesn't say to plug it in. So we'll go ahead and plug this in. Okay, the mute button. Press the button on the desktop base to turn the mute on and off. Okay, so it's green when it's green when it's on and red when it's off. Okay, so we'll just leave it off right now. The volume knob turns clockwise to turn the volume up, counterclockwise to turn the volume down. So we'll just go ahead and set that in the middle right now. Flexible goosenecks allows it to bend. Yep, it does that too. Guidelines for use. So here, okay, so this is the important thing. Maintain a distance of approximately 10 to 20 centimeters. That's 4 to 8 inches between the source sound and the microphone. So you gotta have to have it really close. Always use the supplied windscreen. So yeah, there's you got a picture here showing you should be close to it. All right, so we're gonna go to Windows setup. They also have a Mac setup here, but we'll go to the Windows setup. So please wait a few seconds, first time operation, since drivers for the microphone take a time to automatically install. Okay, I didn't get any prompt asking me to install this. Matter of fact, I didn't even get, let me, I'm getting nothing. Alrighty, well, let's see. I gotta bring up Audacity. Okay, I got my screen capture on so you can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm pressing the button now to get that to go away. Alright, so let's look and see if it USB plug and play microphone device. Okay, so on Audacity the plug and play microphone did show up, but I don't have any drivers or anything saying I had to load drivers onto here. Okay, I'm gonna have to read the directions a little bit better, but for this video, let's see how this works. Okay, so I'm going to press the record button. Okay, so right now I am seeing that it is only recording in mono, but let me go ahead and stop that. And I'm going to go back, and something that I noticed is that it only has record in mono. I wonder why that is. That might have something to do with the yeah, it might have something to do with the no drivers loaded. So let me pause this video. I'm going to go off camera and try to set up this to get following the instructions and trying to get the drivers loaded so that the stereo is actually recorded. Okay, I'm back. Now for the astute viewer, you'll notice that the lighting is different in here, and that's because I'm sitting facing a window and the sun is moving. So anyway, I'm back and I finally figured it out. It was actually operator error. Let me move the camera so I'm not so in the light here. Okay. So that's a little bit, now you get to see Tango, our lovely star here, Tango. So anyway, so I'm back and I've got the screen capture software running. So let's take a look at how it's working. Now I will have to admit, I'm kind of sort of impressed. But let's straighten out the camera and get a better look here. I wonder if the, well, anyway, I was just thinking to myself out loud, I wonder if the screen capture software is recording the thing. But I did read the directions. They are actually helpful for a change. So someone actually put some thought. It looks like they had more than just the someone try to run a program that translates English to or Chinese to English, but they were very well written. There's a couple grammar errors in there, but you know, for how much this mic usually will cost you, it's I think it was around 30 bucks. It's a pretty good deal. Anyway, I'm in Audacity right now, so let me go ahead and just do a quick little recording, and then I'll play it back and you can see how it sounds. This is a test of the FiFine Technologies K052 USB microphone. Okay, now I will play it back and you can see, or I'll actually try to put this into the video so you can actually see the sound. But looking at the sound wave itself, it's pretty clean without any effect or applying any effects to it. So here's the sound. This is a test of the FiFine Technologies K052 USB microphone. So basically, as I'm looking at it right now, without, I'm running about, when I'm not talking on the screen, I'm seeing probably about a 57 to 54 decibel, or negative 57 to 54 decibel background noise, which is pretty good. There's you can barely hear it. I can run it. I'm not going to run through the whole editing thing, but I imagine if I did, let's just go ahead and see if I can't grab some of this noise and eliminate it out through noise reduction in Audacity. Okay. This is a test of the FiFine Technologies K052 USB microphone. So that's pretty good sound. I'm impressed for $30, and I have the gain actually set on its lowest setting right now, so it actually picks up pretty good. Now, there were some things that the directions aren't clear of. If you're running this microphone in Audacity and you want it to record in stereo, you have to pick the MME settings and then the 2-part stereo. Now, it'll also do with the Windows direct sound, but if you go Windows WAS, whatever that, however you pronounce that, it'll only allow you to record in mono. So would I recommend this mic? You know, I might start using this mic to do my voiceovers because it does pick up pretty good. Now, once again, I don't have the finest ear. I can't hear the finest sounds, but it did my voice pretty good in Audacity, and to do voiceovers on videos, it might just be an easier setup to use than what I'm currently using. So would I recommend buying it? Yeah, I would. It's for the cost, it's pretty good. It also works good for Skype if you don't have a microphone built into your camera. But anyway, take a look at it. It's a pretty good deal, and I'd recommend it. Thanks for watching.